In the studio, once again, our friend Theresa Lynn from the Girl Scouts of Central and Western Massachusetts. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for braving the 10 feet of snow we have out there.
Yeah, it was a beautiful drive-in.
Oh, good. I'm glad you think so.
Streets were clear here in Worcester.
Yeah, they are. The streets are pretty clear. Still slippery, so be very careful. Well, it's that time again. It's cookie time. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite times of the year, and also my doctor's. But so the cookies, they're for sale. The problem is, and looking out the window, it's first of all, it's 10 degrees out, and then we got all this snow, and the Scouts can't really set up anywhere outside of grocery stores or wherever they usually set up. So what is a good way to still get your cookies and support the Girl Scouts, since they can't go door to door, obviously, but.
Right.
But just the elements are against them right now.
The elements are against them, and we have some interesting ways to try to offset that. The thing about the cookie booths that you see if you go to a store or a restaurant, generally the Girl Scouts will be there. It's the people who stay home. It's us who stay home.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true.
If you see them, please, pick up a couple of your favorites. The other way you can do it is we have this great feature of type Cookie Finder into whatever browser you use, and it will bring you to a site where you type in a zip code, and it takes you to where the cookie booths will be, but also has a link to buy cookies directly from that troop.
Oh, okay.
And they can be delivered to you.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so you don't have to pay shipping or anything like that. They can be delivered right to you.
I was going to ask, because you mentioned online there, and I'm like, well, wouldn't that take away from the girls selling? But if you can specify the troop, right, it's still, that's
and
still,
you can get pretty local with the zip code, so you're really getting it from your neighbors, probably.
Okay, all right, that's awesome. That's good, and you don't have to venture out into the freezing snow like that. And there's exciting because there's a new cookie this year, and you had me sample those. Geez, when was it? Like a month ago or so? Yeah. And they're wonderful, and they're Explore Mores. Can you kind of go into detail about what those are again?
So, they're called Explore Mores. They are Rocky Road inspired. And they're cream cookie. So that's 2 cookies with, stuff in between. And people really love it. It's, got a chocolately feel. It's been pretty popular right now. Anytime we have a new cookie, it generates some excitement. Yeah. So it is getting a lot of sales. We also have a little contest with it called the Great Explore More Expedition. I'll just tell you, it's Flat Stanley style. We all know what it is. Yeah. So you take your cookie box once you buy it, or you can print a copy of it off our website. And there's a contest. You take a picture of it, and you can win prizes. Best local expedition, best Girl Scout spirit, explore the great outdoors. There could be some really interesting ones. Most creative, and I love this one, small business snapshot. So take it to your town or neighborhood and take it in front of a bakery, a hardware store, a coffee shop, wherever. And there will be prizes. That contest closes on February 20th.
Okay.
Few more weeks.
Okay, great. So that goes along with the Explore Mores. So make sure you check out the new flavor. Plus, you've got all of the favorites.
All your favorites.
It's the Thin Mints. Those are the ones that I say this every year. They scare me the way people get all worked up. And there's wheeling and dealing involved in there. It's like, hey, I just I've got a load of DVD players that fell off the back of a truck. Give me 4 boxes of Thin Mints. But all the trefoils are there, and you guys are still doing the tag-alongs, right? Yeah, those are my absolute favorite, because anything with peanut butter and chocolate, I'm just a sucker for. But so all the old favorites are still around.
They're still here.
Yep.
Yep. And the Thin Mints, they're kind of a year-round cookie if you have a big freezer.
Yes.
So people can stock up. They really freeze well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So again, just put Cookie Finder into your search engine, and it'll let you know where the local Scouts are selling the cookies.
Yeah, it'll give you a list of places and times, so you can go physically if you'd like, and it also will give you a troop link, so you can buy them right away.
Nice. Now, with all this, you guys do the Fork It Over event, which I went to last year, which is so great. And that's, how many years running is this now for that?
I think we're in our 8th year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's awesome because you have local chefs, and they take. Do they get to choose the cookies? I forget, or do you
guys?
Yes. Okay,
yeah.
So they get to choose the cookies they want to work with, and then they make a savory and a sweet dish out of their cookie choices, which is just fantastic. And last year there was so much good stuff. You guys were over at the AC.
Same
hotel
place as this year.
Yeah. And it's just a great event, and the money goes to the Girl Scouts. That's a good cause. Can you let out like who do you have, like chefs, or is that still a secret thing?
We don't want to announce that till we have more.
Oh, you need more chefs.
We do.
Oh,
yes.
Well, if there's any chefs listening, how do they get involved in this? It's a great event.
Yeah, just head to our website. We'll connect with you. What we do is we give you all the cookies. We give you a box of all the cookies so that you can work with them and figure out what you want to make. You can be a savory chef or a sweet chef or both. And once you decide on what you're going to make, we give you a larger amount of that cookie so you can make them. The thing is, some of them just use a little teensy bit of a cookie, and some you're like, oh, wow, this is a Thin Mint, So it's all over the place with how they're used.
And that's the fun part, seeing how these chefs, interpret and use this for these dishes. And I hear about it. So like last year they had the, what are the lemon ones?
Lemon Ups.
Lemon Ups.
Yep.
So I forget, who was it? There was one of the chefs made like a lemon bisque. And then had like a wafer that they used for like out of another cookie that they had a wafer that you would dip into the lemon bisque.
Yes.
Phenomenal. I voted for that one for best savory. It was so good. It's such a great idea, and that's the kind of stuff you could see. That's the creativity here.
It's the creativity, and everybody leaves with the recipes. So if you go to the event, we give you a book on the way out. So we'll post that recipe on our social so that people can make it at home. Just for chefs, yes, they have to be like regular chefs. We can't have Girl Scouts do this. That's a different event.
Right, of course. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about professional chefs from restaurants, businesses here in the area.
That's right.
So they can go to the website. That's gscwm.org.
That's right, yep.
And then just say, hey, I'm interested.
Yeah, and, we also encourage chefs from schools, from the local, so
like
any kind of real chef.
Like, well, how about like from Worcester Tech?
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, that's great, right? Yeah, because
yep.
they have a great culinary program over there.
They do.
And they have their own restaurant and everything. So they would qualify, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
And actually, we'd love that.
Yeah.
We want to promote local businesses, but we also want to highlight the talent in the city.
Nice. So again, if you're a chef, a chef, let them know. Have them go to gscwm.org. Send a message through there saying you're interested. I'll post that up on our social media so you can have the link there also. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Theresa. Thank you so much. Again, great to see you, and obviously great to see these boxes of cookies you left for me that I'm going to try to hide from the rest of the staff here, which I always seem to be unsuccessful.
We can get you more. Thanks, Mike.
Awesome. I appreciate it. So that's Theresa Lynn, Girl Scouts of Central and Western Massachusetts.